residents in states along the Gulf are preparing for the possibility of some early season systems. And that also includes aid groups like the American Red Cross. It has a workforce of more than 275,000 volunteers, each one ready to dispatch for any emergency that may come up. But even before that happens, they are urging hurricane preparedness.
Always important to do, especially ahead of the season. But now that we're in it, let's discuss. Tracy Fox, national spokesperson for the American Red Cross, is joining us this morning. Tracy, good morning. So nothing to look at in any basin, Eastern Pacific, the Atlantic, which is some good news because we know how past seasons have been. But from the American Red Cross, what's the message and how are you guys preparing ahead of any storms developing?
Sure. Good morning. As an organization, we're working very closely with all of our partners, local, state, national partners across the country to ensure that we have our plans in place. And what we're really encouraging individuals to do is take the time now and get your individual plans in place.
And, so it's interesting, Tracy, when I went down to the Florida Panhandle to cover Hurricane Helene at the time, I remember I was on the plane next to a volunteer for the American Red Cross. And he was so helpful because he said basically he had received his marching orders. He was being dispatched to a site and he was waiting for the next step. So when it comes to the volunteers and also full-time employees for the Red Cross, how does that work? And how can people, I think he said he was a retiree who wanted to get involved, but that really is at the heart of what you do, are people that step up to help anybody that may need it.
Absolutely. And what we do, we rely so heavily on those volunteers who, like you said, maybe they're retired. They're people who will take time away from their full-time work because they want to go and help someone out. And so we have corps of volunteers all across the country. And what we'll do is we'll use volunteers locally if we're able to do that. And then as we need backup, we can bring in those other volunteers because everybody's gone through the same training. Everybody has the same information, the same preparation. And so we can have volunteers from all across the country come to Florida if needed after a hurricane, or we can send volunteers from Florida to California after a wildfire. And so it's a great way to really be able to keep your skills up to date and help out your community, whether it's your local community and you're helping start a shelter, or you're flying across the country and helping those folks in need after a disaster.
Anything, Tracy, that last season the American Red Cross was able to learn? We had that massive storm, Hurricane Melissa, devastating for Jamaica. But I'm wondering, with these seasons that we endure, you always hope to be better prepared the next season. So any changes that we should know about or lessons that the American Red Cross plans to implement this season?
I think that the biggest thing for us is we always want to try to do a better job of helping communities be resilient and be prepared. And so we continue to work on ways to make that easier for people. One of the ways we do that is with our emergency app. You can download it. It's totally free. It gives you things like National Weather Service alerts. It also will help you find a shelter if you're in an area that's been impacted by severe weather. You can find a Red Cross shelter that way, and it walks you through step by step how to plan exactly for the types of disasters that might be in your community. You can even create, this is a newer addition to the app, you can create a personalized plan. So if you have pets, if you have somebody in your family with disabilities or medical issues, or you have small children in your family, it's going to help you create step by step that personalized plan. And the better prepared the individuals are, the better prepared the community is, which makes it easier for us than if we have to come in after a disaster to help everybody get back up on their feet.
It's one of those things that you hope you don't have to implement, but as long as you're prepared ahead of time, it does make the season a little less stressful.
Absolutely.
As you know, you're prepared in the event that there is a storm that comes your way. All right. Well, Tracy Fox, hopefully we don't talk too much you this season, but if we need to, we know you guys will be available. We appreciate your time this morning. National spokesperson for the American Red Cross, Tracy Fox. Thank you.